Hey, it's Wolfy-Chan, and I'm back with another manga review, and this one is Of the Red, the Light, and the Ayakashi. So, this one, from looking at it and reading the book description, I thought this would be really interesting. It is, in a way. So, this is our main character, Yu, who is a servant of a god who is also a fox herself. And he goes into the human world every once in a while, and what he sees are basically fox people. They're not people. They're not represented as people because he doesn't see people as that. Then walks in these two guys, and he sees them as people. And he's trying to understand why. And then there's a maleficent force, kind of a really bad force. I said maleficent, but like malice force. Yeah. And his friend, who is also a fox, and his name is Koro Kitsumi. Okay. A little bit on the nose there, but okay. But his friend protects him. He gets, like, knocked out, and then is whisked back to the shrine. So, from then on, we have our Yu, or Yue, it's Y-U-E. He wakes up and you find out that Kitsune, or these creatures, or fox people, I guess, have to eat a meal. And this meal consists of usually a human. And that's about it that they give us. They don't tell Yue a lot. And the master of the shrine, or the god, is like, you have two, so you have to pick one. Go on and go pick one. Take as much time as you need. It's cool. But it seems that Yue is very different. Like, he's different than a lot of people. And there's not really any explanation to why or how come. It's just, he's different. So on top of seeing these two meals, and now he's trying to make friends with them. One is kind of a guy who's more popular and very much like, I don't like to talk to people and anything like that. The other is a guy whose dad runs a shrine, and he's kind of stalking this other guy. So it's interesting, but like, I will legitimately admit it took me about a couple weeks to get really through this. So, whereas usual manga takes me like hours, and it sucks. This one legitimately took a couple weeks because it is a bit slow paced. We only get hints about Yue's other companions that are foxes and stuff like that. They help gods track down monsters and stuff in the real world. There are kind of monsters like this, if you can kind of tell. They're like this guy. And they just stay attached and stuff like that. And we're meeting more characters and all this stuff. But it is a slow-paced read in the beginning. I fully admit I like books that are a little bit like they pick up after at least 2 chapters. This is, like, I think about 4 or 5, if I remember right. Yeah, there are 5 chapters in here. And it took me a bit to read. But it is a very interesting read. I fully admit that. Yu's story and how it's drawn is very beautifully, but it's very slow paced. So if you don't mind getting more into the story, I would definitely recommend this. But if you're kind of like me, who likes that the story picks up after like a couple episodes or a couple chapters, this is... I'm very on the fence about continue reading this, so definitely tell me in the comment section if you've read more of it and, like, you should, or, definitely tell me that, because I don't know about this one. This one's a bit hard for me to really judge, but I do recommend it if you do like slower paced things and anything that's... The best way I would explain it is supernatural. I was about to say, with monsters, but not every book has monsters in it. I just happen to be reading things that are like that. So, if you like this, definitely like the video. And definitely comment below who is your favorite character if you've read this series. I like Kiro Kitsune. He's really cool, and he's like his friend, and he talks. Like, he stays in his fox form and talks, and people are like, is that a talking fox? Like, he tries to fake being a fox so hard, but it's like you have a bandage wrapped around your head. And definitely don't forget to subscribe, that big red button, for more anime, manga, and just something different. I am trying my best to get videos down as much as I can. School is a bit of a potato. But definitely subscribe for more of that. And I hope that you've been having a very wonderful day. Side note, if you want to follow me on Twitter or Facebook, the links are down below. I am trying my best to do Twitch once a week, but school has kind of gotten in the way of that, and school you need to focus on. Wolfy-Chan, out. Bye.